As legendary animator Chuck Jones once said, animation isn't the illusion of life, it is life. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 animated movies everyone should see at least once. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at influential and innovative animated features that left an impact on both pop culture and the medium itself, making them essential viewing for film lovers. Number 10. Akira.
Alright, move out!
In an era where anime was known for cutting corners, Akira went all out with flowing character movements and vibrant backgrounds, using over 160,000 animation cells. For many Western audiences, the film was not only their introduction to anime, but also an early example of how animation could be tailored for mature audiences. The world that Katsuhiro Otomo created is as gritty as it is philosophical, recalling both Blade Runner and 2001: A Space Odyssey. The film's gorgeous cyberpunk imagery can be found in numerous projects that followed, from other anime like Cowboy Bebop to blockbusters like The Matrix. Even with all the modern advances in CGI, it's hard to imagine a live-action adaptation competing with the sheer grandeur of Otomo's original magnum opus.
Where's this Akira?
I won't tell!
Number 9. Paprika.
What did my dreams reveal about me?
That you're impatient.
Satoshi Kon is another filmmaker who frequently touches upon adult themes, taking animation to new depths. In his directorial debut, Perfect Blue, Kon gave us a psychological thriller that unraveled the fabric of reality. Similarly, Paprika revolves around a machine that provides a gateway into dreams. Just as the imagination is practically limitless, this exploration into the human psyche demonstrates how the possibilities are endless when it comes to animation.
Science is nothing but a piece of trash next to a profound dream.
There are many people who don't consider animation a serious art form. When you think about it though, animation is like a living painting, and Paprika overflows with gorgeous, gallery-worth visuals that evoke classic surrealist painters at their finest.
Well, I guess that would be something wonderful.
Number 8. The Iron Giant.
You have a soul, and souls don't die.
Although Western animation has seen a resurgence of popularity throughout the 90s, audiences still generally associated the medium with musical fairy tales. Rather than mimicking Disney's successful formula, The Iron Giant broke the mold, with a touching tale about a boy and his giant robot. Writer-director Brad Bird had previously worked as a creative director on The Simpsons, which really shines through here.
Can't go there yet. People just aren't ready for you.
The filmmakers put just as much thought into the script as they did into the slick animation, creating a character-driven family film with an ideal balance of comedy, thrills, and heart. While the film bombed financially upon release, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody today who wouldn't deem it a perennial classic.
And you don't have to be a gun. You are what you choose to be.
Number 7. Grave of the Fireflies.
Keep this ring in your purse. Don't lose it, okay?
Centering on a teenage boy and his little sister as they struggle to get by during World War II, this Japanese animated feature doesn't shy away from the horrors of war. But writer-director Isao Takahata didn't see it as an anti-war picture per se. Rather, Takahata viewed his film as a cautionary tale for younger generations, exploring how pride and isolation from society can contribute to one's own downfall.
Why do fireflies have to die so soon?
However you interpret its themes, film critic Roger Ebert summed up Grave of the Fireflies best, calling it, quote, an emotional experience so powerful that it forces a rethinking of animation. The titular fireflies in particular provide some of the most poignant imagery in all animation, acting as both symbols of hope and of loss.
There are millions of them.
Number 6. Up.
Can we keep them, please?
No.
But it's a talking dog!
An old man, a naive Boy Scout, a talking dog, an exotic bird, and a flying house. You wouldn't think these elements could fit together in a story that's humorous, exciting, and dramatically compelling. When a group of creative geniuses let their imaginations run wild, though, the impossible can become reality.
Hey, look, Kevin!
What?
Some of the ideas in this Pixar film might sound pretty far-fetched, but the way they're executed is surprisingly mature and meaningful. The result is a film that speaks to all ages, with kids gravitating towards its colorful world, while adults latch onto its themes of loss and letting go. A movie with universal appeal, Up became the second animated feature to earn an Oscar nomination for Best Picture.
Give me your hand!
Number 5. Beauty and the Beast.
Come into the light.
18 years before Up broke into the Best Picture race, this tale as old as time became the first animated film to contend for the Academy's highest honor. Coming out towards the dawn of the Disney Renaissance, Beauty and the Beast kept the studio's traditions alive, while also redefining what animation could accomplish. With a modern heroine, a profound love story, and music worthy of Broadway, Disney wasn't just making a comeback, they were taking animation to a new frontier, pushing the envelope in ways that hadn't been attempted since Walt Disney's death.
By the way, thank you for saving my life.
Prior to its official release, an unfinished version of the film was screened at the New York Film Festival, where it earned a 10-minute-long standing ovation. Animation hasn't been the same ever since.
Now can I open them?
All right. Now.
Number 4. Persepolis.
The revenge of the dragon is a bitter dish, best served cold.
A graphic novel is like a detailed storyboard for an animated feature, although few have translated to the silver screen as masterfully as Marjane Satrapi's life story. The simplistic character designs and black and white environments give Persepolis a personal touch, as if Satrapi's drawings have come alive. The film is a must-see, not only for its stunning artistry, but for its multi-layered themes regarding religion, war, and being a modern Middle Eastern woman.
Life's not a game, it's not pointless. There are people giving their lives for freedom, okay?
Above all else, Persepolis is about the confusing journey that is childhood, and how these experiences shape the people we grow into. Persepolis presents the world from the perspectives of both a child and an adult, with the animation creating a brilliant contrast between the past and the present.
Never forget who you are and where you come from.
Number 3. Toy Story.
Okay, everybody, coast is clear.
Pixar's debut feature is often celebrated for being the first full-length computer animated film, which earned it a Special Achievement Academy Award. The film's game-changing technical innovation can't be denied, especially since CGI became the new norm for Western feature animation in the years that followed. Even more significant, though, was the film's Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. The dialogue had a contemporary sensibility to it, while still sounding timeless, treating younger viewers like adults and making older viewers feel like kids again.
To infinity and beyond!
The film also stood out by putting an emphasis on friendship over romance, and not being a traditional musical. Proving that this town was big enough for more than one type of animated feature, Toy Story opened the floodgate for much more variety.
You are a toy! You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure! You are a child's plaything!
Number 2. The Lion King.
My dad just showed me the whole kingdom, and I'm gonna rule it all.
Feature animation wouldn't be what it is today without the Disney Renaissance, and The Lion King is widely considered the pinnacle of this era. The film became the highest-grossing animated feature of its time, and for a while, nothing even came close to topping its success. What makes this so iconic is that Disney actually wasn't expecting it to become a cultural phenomenon during early production, with Chairman Jeffrey Katzenberg reportedly having more faith in Pocahontas.
It's a hit. It's got hit written all over it. Lion King, on the other hand, is kind of an experiment. We don't really know if anybody's gonna really want to see it.
Even without some of Disney's top talents on board, The Lion King emerged as an animated epic through its sweeping animation, grand musical numbers, and Shakespearean story. Just as Simba accepted his place in the circle of life, the film etched out a special place in cinematic history.
It's because of me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You gotta help me, Gromit. Hide me, anything, before it's too late.
What kind of knight are you?
One of a kind.
I feel confined, only free to expand myself within boundaries.
Number 1, Spirited Away.
You can't stay here, they'll find you, and you'll never get to rescue your parents.
We've discussed several animation masters throughout this countdown, but even some of Disney's key creative figures would point to Hayao Miyazaki as their idol. From My Neighbor Totoro to Princess Mononoke, this Japanese filmmaker helped turn Studio Ghibli into the animation powerhouse it is today. Spirited Away has been called Miyazaki's crowning achievement, balancing a world of boundless animation with a relatable story about finding oneself. It may be a 21st century film, but the characters, environments, and narrative all feel like the stuff of legend.
I'm dreaming!
In addition to winning the Japan Academy Award for Best Film, Spirited Away broke new ground in the US, where it became the first anime film to win an Oscar, triumphing over the Western competition in Best Animated Feature.
There's so much water. It looks like a sea.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.